Alright, we're going to be taking a look at one of my games here on Miramar. Just figured I'd put this up. A lot of it is for my own use, just to kind of analyze the decision making that went into the gameplay, and take a fresh look at what mistakes were made or things like that. But if you can find any benefit from it, then that would be great. So here I'm going to be trying to take a pretty direct route to the power plant. Fast forward a bit. So here I managed to get a pretty good parachute off. I'm pretty much like the first boots on the ground. The bad thing is I don't have a hang of the vaulting yet. And so I wasted my good, second and a half advantage. So I'm going to be relying a lot on audio cues here to keep track of the multiple players I have around me. And it's been a long time since I've played, so my aim is going to be a bit off, as you're going to see here. Now one thing you're going to see here is me and this 1949 guy are having pretty much the same idea of when we're going to push each other, which causes us to kind of cycle around each other. And now I'm going to apologize in advance. The audio seems to be a bit off on this video, especially with the gunshots. So just in case, be ready for some random gunfire sounds. So at this point I'm just trying to listen for his movement. I don't know that he is outside at the moment. This is where I lose my patience and decide to start pushing him. Like I mentioned, right at the same time as he lost his patience and started pushing me. I'm actually surprised that he didn't notice me opening that door. As we see, yeah, I don't know if it's just my rig doing that or if the demo system does that here. That delayed sound. So I hear gunshots off to my north, and so I figure I might as well get some more early fights in, try to get that, try to make this a more lucrative looting phase. I've been noticing a lot of random strings of numbers as player names lately, but the weird thing is this guy seems legit. It's just a weird thing I've been noticing in the game. I'm wondering if it's like internet cafes or PC bongs or something issuing those sort of player names. Now I probably should die here. You're gonna see they see me. They don't fire, but they definitely see me. The only theory I have is maybe they were too close to the guardrail. Their play was. So now the reason for me throwing that grenade, like I knew I wasn't gonna get them with it, but it was to try and spook them a bit. I didn't expect it to convince them to jump off the roof to come after me, but glad it worked out. Now here you are going to see me waste a bit of time. Some of it is because I'm convinced that there is someone behind me. There is actually. We're going to see this guy popping up a lot. You can see his name flashing every once in a while. Like, I'm hearing shots from that direction, so you'll see me pretty much for the rest of this round checking behind me, but never quite seeing him. Yeah, that Jake Dillon guy. But I do feel it's good to be, you know, to try as best as you can to kind of keep an inventory of the players around you. Like if you hear a gunshot or see evidence of a player, to always be on guard until you kill them. I'm not good enough or smart enough to keep track of the players that other people kill, so I just try to worry about my own. If I don't directly kill them, then I'm watching for them. So you're going to see me contemplate waiting out the red zone and also trying to watch out for this guy that I have a feeling is there. Before turning on the x-ray, I was thinking maybe I was just sort of being overly paranoid. Oh, he was back there. We just somehow managed to notice it. At that point, we were super close to each other. I mean, that Jake guy, but again, just somehow we never crossed paths. Now, this guy in the pickup, Cute Chin, I was pretty convinced that he had stopped here at this compound along with Peanut Picker Joe. So that's going to play a part in the way that I approach this compound, because I am tracking Peanut Picker, but I haven't accounted for where Cute Chin is because I'm assuming he's on the other side of the compound. And you're gonna see me still looking for Jake Dillon, I think, at some point here. Or possibly not. I might have gotten tunnel visioned at this point. Or more or less. This is my last known whereabouts of Peanut Picker, so I'm just wanting to clear this building. So that's one thing I'm going to need to start playing more often to get more refined in my hunting ability, because I do waste a significant amount of time here looking for this guy. And here I've tracked him down again. Now you're going to see me because, again, I'm convinced that Cute Chin is somewhere in here still. I'm going to have to run through and do a short little abbreviated sweep of this area to make sure. Me forgetting that I don't have optics again. Yeah, I need to play. Haven't been playing that much since 1.0 came out, so how vaulting works. And another thing here, you're going to see a bit of hesitation on my part. That'll be something hopefully I can knock off the rust and hit those shots much sooner. Because I think bits of hesitation we're going to see come back to bite me later on in the round. And there is Cute Chin, the guy that I was looking for at the other compound. So now I'm looking around because I know that this guy was at the top here fighting somebody, since he was prone and not looking at me. So I'm trying to find out who we're dealing with. That's, I notice Chin. So that was in fact a hit. It's weird that it didn't show blood there, but that was the great delay on the sound there. So unfortunately, me watching this HHQ victory guy, and that's me thinking a rock is level 2 helmet. I'm gonna get myself distracted with this HHQ victory guy, unfortunately, and take my eyes off of Cute Chin while they're getting in the truck. Sorry about that. Now notice he hasn't left yet. So I know that he's trying to set up some sort of trap. Now this move, there's a bit of luck that comes into play here. You know, I missed my opportunity with Cute Chin. That was potentially my last ride out of the blue zone. But that guy you can see over to the right, SC, ends up being sort of my savior in a bit here. Because at this one I'm pretty convinced that my round is over. So you see the minibus. Now these things are actually to that bus, and it actually ends up only still at 75% health. So that might be something I'll try to keep in mind next time I'm in like squads or something, to use those as little mini tanks. Mad dash through the blue, which was my usual playstyle actually prior to 1.0, being the loot goblin. But now that they've changed the way the circles work, I've been trying to break myself of that habit. And I do like that I put in that work for getting a minibus and just immediately ditch it for a pickup truck. So that was a fight I didn't want to get involved in. And instead I wanted to get involved in a fight with the terrain. My loot goblin ways have taught me to keep about 20 bandages on myself, so you'll see me rarely using first aid, instead focusing on. We're going to see here why I typically shoot SKS. Big reason why is that I'm just not really a amazing with the Kar 98. I typically have to use my first shot as like my ranging shot, which isn't ideal, obviously, with a bolt action. So now this is a fight where, like, now he knows exactly where I am. Previously, you see from him spinning around, he didn't know. This is a situation where I should have been repositioning myself more dynamically based on this fight. I was trying to rely on aim that I currently don't have yet. Still working on getting that back. Now, like, he is repositioning. He's moving pretty predictably. Like, I have a pretty good idea that he's going to go to that top left window of the building. But at least he was putting in the effort. Probably a little overconfident with my position there. Like, that was, you know, a moment where if I was reacting quick enough, I would have put him down, but didn't quite pull that off. So I think ultimately, I mean, one big thing is to knock the rust off and, you know, get those kind of twitch shots down more to be able to react quicker. But another one is to make sure to reposition myself again more dynamically in those fights. Usually I'm pretty decent about that in the more short range engagements, short or mid range engagements. But these sniper battles, I tend to get a little lazy. That's something I need to get past. Right, so that was that round. Ended up with 5 kills. Felt like kind of equal parts good and bad there. But yeah, so I've learned a bit of a lesson that I'll try and carry over, and maybe you were able to learn something as well. Yeah, thank you for watching.